So when you think about success, I want you to think of three things. I want to talk about three things today that I believe are going to be helpful as you become more and more successful every single day of your life. Now, the first thing I want you to understand that success is never accidental. It may look accidental to the observer, and you do stumble into great opportunities. What I mean by stumble is not fall into them, but sometimes the greatest opportunities come unanticipated. But success, after the opportunity is successful, after the opportunity is received, is never accidental. Okay. Second thing I want to tell you. Success is the result of consistent intention. You cannot have success without a purpose. There's got to be some energy that comes from purpose. Now, purpose energy drives you a lot further, a lot farther, a lot stronger than random energy. When you've got a purpose, when you know what you want to do, that energy is like a slow burn, and you're excited about getting up every day because you realize the pathway that you're on is going to lead you to success, a successful accomplishment. What you've planned, you want it to happen for you. All right. So we've got to understand it's never accidental. You will stumble upon great opportunities, but the success in that opportunity will never be accidental. Why do I say that? Because you need purposed energy, not accidental energy. You don't need, I might want to do this, I may not want to do it. You have to have purpose. Now, what does that mean? Just a little caveat here. Purpose means that what you want to do is going to solve a problem. Purpose means you're going to solve someone else's problem. You're going to satisfy something in the marketplace, satisfy something in the neighborhood, satisfy a need that you've accomplished, a need that you have come to understand that's very intense, and it's a need of several people. You've got to have a purpose, and that energy has to come from purpose. Thirdly, you've got to give a real effort. Now, purposed energy is good, but you've got to give a real effort. That means that if you can only accomplish your goal, if things are going well, you don't have purpose energy, and you absolutely are not going to give it a real effort. I say it like this. If I'm counseling someone and they tell me, the couple comes in to see me and they say, well, we want to try marriage. I tell them, don't do it. I tell them not to do it. Because if you go in with an attitude of trying it, you're actually saying, when it starts to be something that I'm not particularly happy with, I'm going to quit. And you can't try a job, you can't try a career, you can't try a business. You will not have the right energy to accomplish what you want to achieve. As a matter of fact, sometimes I believe that when we say try, we're not really clear on what we want to accomplish. So for success, you've got to understand it's never accidental. You've got to have purpose energy, and you've got to give it a real effort. I hope it helps you today. Why don't you write me, let me know, and I'll see you next time.